as our assemblers, and for the people of Bungoma. I'm very proud to be the son of this county. I was born in this county, I grew up in this county. We all, like people of my age group, grew up in very difficult conditions. We didn't have the facilities we have, but we have struggled on to get to where our county is because it has been a collegiate, teamwork, supporting each other. Never mind the few malcontents who make noise here and there. Bungoma is a progressive county. We are in demographic terms one of the big five in Kenya. You count Nairobi, Kiambu, Nakuru, Kakamega, Bungoma, we are the big five in terms of population. And we are a frontier county, a county that is the gateway to the rest of Western Africa. Trade between Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, DR Congo, Central African Republic, Northern Zambia, passed through here. Even Northern Tanzania passed through here. And we are going to work together. In the next 10 years, we must make Bungoma a super county. I want to urge you, honorable members, under the leadership of our governor and the speaker, we are building a national airport in Matulo. It is going to be bigger than what we have in Kakamega, going to be bigger than what we have in Kitale. It's going to be only complementary to Kisumu and Eldoret. And once it is done, I have already engaged national carriers, both Kenya Airways, Jambo Jet, Safari Link, and all those, and we will have regular scheduled flights coming to Matulo. So we will not be struggling with the road to go to Kisumu or to go to Eldoret. Even people who come from places like Tarbo, it will be easier for them to land in Bungoma. People who come from Malava, Mumias, it will be easier to land in Bungoma than Kisumu or Kakamega. So I want to encourage you, Governor, our old airstrip here. Sit and debate, even hold public views, public participation to ask Wananchi what we will do with this airport. Because it can't be a place for boys to play volleyball. If you want to play football there, give them a field, logo. But it's prime real estate in the center of our town. Decide what we need to do for the expansion of facilities of the town. Let Wananchi have a say, and then let's move to develop. It is next to the State Lodge. Apart from Kakamega and Eldoret and Kisumu, this is the only other State Lodge we have in the region. So when the president comes here, he doesn't have to hurry to go to Eldoret or to Kisumu or Kakamega. There's a State Lodge here. You've seen what is going on. On 1st of June, the president is here, but he will be here 2 days earlier. We are launching an immigration office here. You will now not go to Kisumu, you will not go to Eldoret or Nairobi to look for a passport. You will just go around here on foot, go to the immigration office, and you get your passport. You renew your passport. For those who want to travel abroad, now you don't have to worry as how to get passports in Nairobi. And many, many other things that we are going to do for Bungoma and for the region. We are improving infrastructure in terms of roads. I told John McCarthy, every time you fly over Bungoma, the town is restricted in its growth by River Halaba. I've budgeted for you to develop 5 new bridges linking the town and the area across Halaba, so that we can open up that area also for the town to grow. We have Kibabi University here, Pana Governor. When we started Kibabi University, our target was it will be having a complement of 20,000 students. Those of you who come from Kakamega, like my brother, the speaker, you know until we brought Masinde Muliro University in Kakamega, Kakamega was dead, completely. It is Masinde Muliro University that has rejuvenated Kakamega. When we get Kibabi in full complement with 20,000 students, assuming a student spends just 5,000 shillings a month on accommodation and food, that's 100 million Kenya shillings every month into the economy of Bungoma. And we can do even better. If you go to UK, there are towns like Oxford, like Cambridge, they don't have any other industry. Their industry is education. You find Cambridge has about 100,000 students plus, and they're spending money and growing the economy. We want Bungoma also to be like that. We want super roads to link Bungoma with our satellite towns of Kimilili, Wahaha, Kapsakoji, Ibuye, Dorof, Mianga, and connecting us with counties that are our neighbors. Already in the budget, we have put money to complete Muskoma, Dorof, Navaholo, Kakamega Road. Misifu Brigidia. There's a road from Tarbo through Mbakalo, Naitiri, Sihendu to Endebes. It's in the budget for construction to bitumen standards. We have all these other roads from Sangalo to Mabanga, through Nalondo to Musese, round to Mayanja to Sirisia. We have these roads for construction. The road from Ruahaha to Chwele to Kandui, the president directed, you remember, is to be upscaled to an A road, because the government decided a policy, all trucks coming from the west will not congest Malaba, will come around Ruahaha, then come and join this highway. It's going to be upgraded to an A road. Murkomen has been instructed, and survey is starting in another 2-3 weeks to start phase 1 of dual from Malaba to Kandui. Thereafter Kandui to Eldoret, Eldoret to Nakuru, and we complete all the way to Nairobi to make things work. After all, the president, as part of his legacy for this region, we want our share of SGR. And we are going to have our SGR from Naivasha through Nakuru, Eldoret, Tarbo, Webuye, Bungoma to Malaba and beyond. So that we can be able to upgrade this railway line to modern standards. And all these things, my friends, come because you voted wisely. Because you voted wisely. Nehwakenda mwana khurebe kura. Nekholoma khulifekho khuchengila ino. Khulijirani we khunyanja na alumulai. Ati we khulukulu Yesu mulai. And these are the dividends. Like I always tell you, every choice has an attendant consequence waiting for you. Yes. And when we voted wisely, things are working different. Since last elections, this is the 3rd major event by the president out of Nairobi. We only did Embu, and you know how Embu voted. We did Kericho, you know how Kericho voted. Now we are where? In the Bungoma. Boma ya Papa wa Roma. Tunaingia hapa kwa fujo, the whole government will be here. The president is even planning to hold a cabinet meeting in Bungoma. Wow. Yes. Because he will be here for 3 full days to showcase this unique county that tilted the scale of elections in 2022. If we never hope is here until so mjija gambuchari tasako kidogo eratili tetemeke no one kwa no mbechichas. This is what Bungoma is. So this team here and yourselves as our MCAs, I want to thank you, Nyongeza, and your team. Even this team in the minority, hawa mili hawa ni watoto yangu, mimi ndio nimewalea. Hawa Lusena kahawa, mimi ndio nimewalea. Huyo Mafunga wa Kakamega huyo, simama. Huyo kijana mimi nilimtoa mbali nikamuweka kwa siasa nikampeleka kwa assembly. These are my political children. And we have worked together. Mutiembo hawa, mimi ndio niwaleta. Hata nievaliyo, bakolora sana kini bamanye ni kimeo kiabu. And we are going to work together. You know, whenever I call you for a meeting, say, Mula, do I ever discriminate? And I never do that. Because we are children of the same family. We must work together. At the end of the day, Bungoma will only be built by you, the leaders of Bungoma. The same way Pascal Nabwana did, the same way Muliro did, the same way Wamarwa did, the same way Kombo did. Everybody made a contribution. I'm only here now. I'm on the stage. Like Shakespeare said, you play your part, you exit, somebody else comes. I'm occupying this space, not forever. But at any one time, let's respect leadership. Let's respect those who are ahead of us. Nyongeza inona the majority leader wenyewe. Akabano kamwenye angata omuto laleta so because he's there. He's your leader. This governor, he was our first governor. And when he was our first governor, because of political differences, you know, we used to rub each other the wrong way. He never ever insulted me, even once. And everywhere I met him, he said, Mwalimu Muriem. Lusaka is back as our second governor. Sai Nemuche Masika, do you still call Nemureba or Mwepa Murienya Ninja? You just walk into any situation, into any funeral, Baova Navara, Nilichi, Monina Kimin, Nina Chifan, Dirin, and then Pelekeu, Ohoroma, Manoma, and Ahahuni, Bungoma is now tranquil. Yes. And let's keep it that way. There are no angels who will come to make peace for us here. It is ourselves. The people of Misiri elected Emilia. It doesn't matter which party. She's the representative of the people of Misiri. If we stick together, the next term, you will see miracles in 2030. Yes. And I want you to work together as one. The president will come here and is coming to do a lot of things for us. So Monaga, these days I live in Kakamega. We must also turn your thinking and make you see things different. And I'm going to do that. Transoya, Busia, this belt must speak one language if we want to be reckoned with by others. So we have that is the only way we can be able to develop. So I have a flight at 1, but I just wanted to say these few things. Let me finish by pointing out 1 or 2 things. Number 1, Bwana Speaker, as you build these good things, don't compromise on security. You must protect these assets. You never know who the bad guys are. Somebody can walk here and plant a bomb and blow up this building. Don't compromise on your security. Thank you. You know, when I was elected Speaker Lusaka will tell you, there was a building called Munge Tower. It had been stuck for 14 years. And I called all the contractors and I told them, you are paid, you left site. Ita polisi. Commit here. Utamaliza kazi yako au uende jela. Mambo ni mangapi? Matatu. And within 1 year, we finished the building, we have opened it. Now MPs have the state-of-the-art offices. From their building, they walk under the tunnel to the chamber. Wanaindi Bemba, the whole street, now their days are over. And because we are in a very rainy region, Mr. Speaker, when we do the other chamber, just ensure there is, you may not afford a tunnel, but ensure there is a covered walkway from the chamber to these offices, so that even when it's raining, members can go to the chamber, do their work, and come back to their offices. Because there are days when it rains. I've also asked the governor so that we expand the chamber. Let me finish by telling you our local leaders. For Bungoma to share a dream of becoming a city, and my dream is Bungoma to become a city in my lifetime. Yes. We now have Nakuru, we have Kisumu, Eldoret is now queuing. Yes. We must be the ones behind Eldoret in this region as the next city. So do planning properly. Get Bungoma done. We have a lot of roads here that have no names. If you are not sure of names, just call it Bumula Road. One day somebody else will replace it. Call it Bungoma Webuye East Road, Tukareni Road, whatever. Sit down and the committee of planning working with the governor and make our town be definable, identifiable, noticeable, and respected at any one time. When Governor Lusaka did this road and they called it Lusaka Road, people made a lot of noise. Yeah. I told him, don't worry. You are the one who has done this road. So why should you be worried? In Nairobi, when Tom Mboya started building KICC, people went to court. Said, we don't need it. When Kenyatta started building Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, people went to court and tried to stop it. When Moise tried to expand Mombasa port, people went to court. There are those rejectionist philosophers on every street that you can never avoid. What is important is focus on what you are doing. And don't do something because it's popular. Do it because it's right. And history will judge you very fairly. This Kandu Stadium, and I said it in one place. Those of you who know Bungoma, I had a shop on Kandui called Luna Agrovets. It was raised down. I'm not shouting, I'm not crying, I'm not complaining, and I will not complain because I fully understand that there is no gain without pain anywhere. I've lost my shop, I've lost my property. I have not even called the government to ask him why they raised down my shop. Because I can see why. So let's be focused on bigger good other than selfish bigotry. Me, myself, and I. You don't want to think about somebody else. When the development comes, and tomorrow, people will go to Kandui. When we hold AFCON, don't we need places for parking? Don't we need places for display of things? Don't cover anymore parking, you guess around the stadium. Our former governor knocked down my wall at Generations. You don't remember? And he went on radio and said, nobody will stand in the way of development. Yeah. I never answered him. Manasi Lamsani. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. So let me finish here so that we can go and launch the computers. Mr. Speaker, if you need any more computers, just we'll be able to bring you more and embrace technology. I've heard, as I finish, I've heard some of us, including some members, shouting out there that we have got teams. Is it called teams? E-teams. You know, I want you, my MPs, to say this E-teams is good, but let's implement it this way. Nobody is going to stand in the way of technology. I can assure you. Nobody. It must change because